Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the third week's cash stuffing of January. So this is for week number 3 of January. In today's video I'm stuffing a total of $1,331 worth of income. Really quick, let me go over my daily income with you guys. So on Tuesday I made $82. Wednesday I was off and I did not work, but on Thursday I made $232. Friday was $659, and then on Saturday I made $358. Now, full transparency, this video is going to be coming out after it's supposed to. So I'm filming it the day after it's supposed to be released, which it was yesterday, was Sunday. Today is Monday. I just have had the craziest week this last week. My son's birthday was this past Saturday. We ended up having a party here at our home, and it just took a lot of stuff to get ready for that party. And then I ended up getting a sinus infection during that party, and I have not felt great for the past couple of days. So I've just been trying to motivate myself to get in front of the camera. Finally here, but I am ready to get started. So let's go ahead and get this money counted. We'll get organized and we will get stuffing. Alright, y'all, some of these are pretty sticky, so I might take it slow. There are some new ones in here, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 81,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. That is 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 1300, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. $1,331, which is actually more than I thought I would make last week. I did mention in my last video that we are really slow at work, but I did work a double on Friday, so I worked for about, I guess, 13 hours that day. I was able to make up for the fact that I didn't work Wednesday. Now, this last week, which that stuffing will be coming out this Sunday, might be a little bit lower because I did have to take 2 days off last week in order to throw that party for my son. I had to get a lot of stuff done, so it might be a little bit lower, but let's go ahead and get today's cash stuffing started. I can't wait to get that 20 off the top there. Starting off with my bills. So rent is up first as always. It is getting $300 this week. I think I'll do 300s. So 1, 2, and 3. That brings rent now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 20, 40, 60, 82. So $2,200 now in rent. In subscriptions, I'm going to put $10 as always. So I actually do have quite a bit of change this week, but I think I will throw this 10 back up here and grab a 20. That brings subscriptions now to $120.45. So $145 in here. For cell phone, I'm going to put $25. So let's do a 20 and a 5. That brings cell phone now to 10, 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 325 now in cell phone. Next up is electric, and it is getting $35. I guess I could do 45. No, I think I'm just going to do 20, 30, and then 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that brings electric now to 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $245 now in electric. Childcare is getting $75. Let me move this over really quick. It's kind of, there we go. 75. So let's do 3 20s, 20, 40, 60. That's 80. 20, 40, 60, 75. And that brings childcare now to 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 55. $555 now in childcare. Internet's getting 10. So let's go ahead and do a 20 instead. Pop that 10 back up there. Internet now has 1, 20, 45. So $145 now in this envelope. In dental insurance, I'm throwing $5 in here. I could, what kind of change do I need? Let me go ahead and put this 15 back, and I'm going to grab a 20 instead. And dental insurance now has 60 in it. For health insurance, I'm going to go ahead and throw $10 in here. So let's do a $10 bill. That brings health insurance now to 51, 20, 40, 61, 70 now in health insurance. Investing is getting 250. I think I'll do that in 20s and a 10. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 240. And that should be 250. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50. Yes. So that brings investing now to 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 50. So $750 now in investing. A total of $720 went into bills, which leaves $611 remaining. Lastly, in this binder is just my income for this next week. Let's get into cash envelopes. So I don't have anything to pull for my $1 or $5 challenge. In gas, I do need to add $10 to this envelope to make it 30. That way it's fully funded at $30. In groceries, I need to add $95 to this envelope. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. No, let's just do another 20. And then a 10 and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be $95. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then in personal spending, I'm going to add $60. I did do a lot of personal spending this past week that I need to account for, so that's why I budgeted that way. I'm going to go ahead and do 20, 40, 50, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that'll be good. 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. These are just very sticky. Let me make sure I got the right. Yep, got the right amount. Perfect. Up next is date night, and it is going to get $25. So we'll just do a 20 and a 5. And date night now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 125. So $125 now in date night. Sam's Club is going to get skipped. Zora, however, this is our pet gecko envelope. So it's funny, I actually got Zora, which is our first gecko. We have 2 now, but Zora was our first gecko. We got her last year for my son's birthday. Now he wants a snake. And he wants a little ball python. He is now 11, so I'm considering very, very much whether to get him a new snake. We have went to the pet store. We went to a couple of exotic pet stores here in our town, and they're actually really soft, and they're pretty cute. They don't get to be too long, allegedly. They get to be about 3 or 4 feet. So I am seriously considering getting him a new reptile. So this might be now called the reptile envelope because we won't just have Zora, we'll have several reptiles. But and here I need to add $27 to make this even. We did have to buy a new tank. Let's see, 27, that would be 30 if I put $3 back. So I think I'll do 30. We had to get a new tank for our boy gecko. We did not realize whenever we got him that he was a boy. We later realized that he ended up being a boy. So in order to keep them separate, I did buy him his own separate tank. Now we have 2 different tanks for our 2 leopard geckos. Zora now has 20, 40, 60, 75 to cover those expenses. I think I am going to start budgeting for the snake though. It's not that they're more expensive or less expensive than our geckos were, but it is a pretty big upfront cost for the tank, all the hides, like kind of their like habitats and food bowl, water bowl. The actual snake is a much more pricey item than our geckos. They're going to be a couple $100. So I think I'm going to start budgeting that maybe in the next few months, and we'll see kind of where it goes if I end up getting one, but that's the plan for now. In tithes, I'm going to add $10 to this. So that brings tithes now to 30. And then that is it for this binder. So a total of $227 went into cash envelopes, which leaves $384 remaining. Now, you might notice I did switch these back up again. For a while, this is how I had this. I did my short-term sinking funds and then my long-term sinking funds. I switched it because I needed to do my Saveopoly challenge and to reallocate the extra after I rolled. But now that I'm rolling the week before, so I already know how much to budget for my Saveopoly, I have switched it back to being short-term sinking funds first and then finishing off with long-term sinking funds. So let's go ahead and get into my short-term sinking funds. Starting off with Christmas. Christmas is going to get $25. So we will do, let's do 30. So we'll do 20 and a 10. And that brings Christmas now to $20, $40, $60, $75 in Christmas. We're going to skip over the next few. So medical, vacation, and clothing. Going into birthdays is $66. We did end up doing a reptile theme for my son's birthday. If I have any photos, I'll try to link them above. I'm not sure if we got any of just the decorations we did, but my boyfriend and I spent a lot of time decorating. We had like these vines hanging from our ceilings. I did like a balloon arch. We had the little cups of like chocolate mousse and Oreo crumbles that kind of make it look like dirt with worms on top. We did that. And he got to show all of his friends, his geckos, that he did a feeding while his friends were here. So he had a really great time. But I do want to fund this so I can cover some of those costs. So I'm going to do 60, 5, and 6. And that brings birthdays now to 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 85, 86. So $286 now in birthdays. Is that right? 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 85. Yeah, 286. Okay, great. Skipping over holiday fund, I want to even household essentials out. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 ones to this envelope. That should make it an increment of 5. That's my thing. I prefer increments of 5, so zeros or 5s. In household essentials, we now have 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $55 now in there. Skipping over home decor and registration. Going into car insurance, I am going to put 50 in here. So let me do 2 20s and a 10. I want to save that 100 for my Roth. So in car insurance, we now have 50, 70, 90, $100 in here. Back to school is getting skipped. Sports and clubs is getting $20 this week. So I'll just throw a $20 bill in here. Sports and clubs now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65. $165 now in sports and clubs. In self-care, I'm going to add $27. So let's do, and this is just to make this one even as well. Let's do a 20, a 5, and 2 1s. Y'all, I am so rough on these nails. I've been considering getting them done again, but they just crack so easily because whenever I'm at work, I'm always doing something. I'm always bumping my hand into something, or like I'm being really rough on them. We use chemicals obviously at work, so that kind of breaks down the paint. But I do like having my nails this long, and I think I want to go back to the French tip, so I might get them redone. But in self-care, we now have 20, 40, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70 in self-care. It is just kind of also expensive, like, and I knew that it was going to be expensive to keep getting refills every 2 to 3 weeks, but at $60 a pop, you're spending $120 on nails. I don't know. I mean, I do want to do them, and I think it's nice, and it looks nice. It makes me feel nice about myself, but we will see if I get a fill on these. That is going to be it for short-term sinking funds. Let's get into long-term sinking funds. So we're not going to stuff a majority of this binder, but we definitely are going to do the ones in the back. So starting off with my savings challenge, the emergency fund challenge this year. So $24 a week for the year 2024. I should have 4 1s up there. This should be 4 1s. And then we'll do a 20. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. That brings emergency fund now to 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2. So $72 now in this envelope. Roth is up next. I'm going to use that 100 in this envelope. Let's do 100 and, no, we'll do 125 because we do have some 5s up there. So a $100 bill, a 20, and a 5. And that brings Roth now to 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 5, 75. $5,275 now in Roth. I will be able to do a placeholder in the unstuffing for the month of January. I think I'll also transfer. I have $1,000 in vacation that was left over from Europe. I think I'll go ahead and do a placeholder in there as well. So we'll have a couple to do on that next unstuffing for this month. Up next is my son's envelope. He's getting $25. So let's do 25, 20, 10, 15. That's 25. I don't know what math I was doing there, but $25 going in here. He now has 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. So $3,625. I lost count in the middle. 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. $3,675 now in my son's envelope. And then lastly is my Saveopoly. Again, if you missed the previous cash stuffing last week, I did roll already for this week, so I was able to budget it out. We rolled a 20 last week, so that is what we are stuffing today. That should be 4 5s up there. I don't know, I'm taking out the entire thing. I just need to take out that. Okay, so $20 going in here, and we, of course, have to roll for next week. So let me erase the heart I have here. And I'm hoping it's going to be something pretty minimal because like I said, I don't know how much I'm making, or I know that I did not make much this week. So I really need to land on that 10. If not, I'll have to divide it over a couple of weeks stuffings, but let's see what we're putting in next week. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is save 30. Which we will either put the entire amount next week or we'll have to roll it into the one after. So Alrighty, y'all, that does it for today's cash stuffing. Now, I did just order some new savings challenges, which I'm really excited about. They have already been shipped. There are going to be some more scratch challenges, so some like scratch off challenges, mystery challenges that I will be starting very soon, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys again for joining me today, and I will see you in a future video. Bye.